Yo, welcome back into the Dynasty BS listeners draft. Hey, yo, we got to make an apology to Bismarck 61, you dumbass, 9-inch Bluff, Joe Sung, Bryce. We did a recording and my mic dropped off and you could barely hear it, so we're gonna redo that after this one. I want to get off the clock here because I'm not trading out my pick unless I look down and have an offer I can't refuse. But we're pretty excited. So Brees went off the board, and then let's talk this Jahmyr Gibbs. We've got the three what I would call cornerstone running backs off the board now: Bijan Robinson at the 201, Brees Lightning at the 209, and Jahmyr Gibbs at the 210. How do you feel about that, Smitty?
If I can be honest, I can't help but to think this. I always comp Gibbs to Kamara, and I always comp Bijan Robinson to McCaffrey. Then, like previously, I guess you'll see soon. I comp Brees Hall to Aaron Jones. Now, with all that being said, I think Gibbs, out of those three cornerstones, is probably going to last the longest. He's probably going to have the longest stretch of success. So, for the Cowboys, I think that this is a great pick to have, and then they know very well that their turn is coming right back, and they can do what they want with 310. Third round reversal. I forgot. Anyways, all that to be said, I think this is a great pick. I think that Gibbs is a long-standing running back cornerstone that you can have for a while. So I love the pick personally.
I do too. You know, when I look at the 209 and the 210, looks like two managers thinking a little similar, although they're building differently because Yancey traded up. But they kind of looked at the board and said, you know what? Positional advantages are gone on the tight end for sure. They're gone on the wide receiver possibly, even though there's some big names on the wide receivers left. They said quarterback, you know, we already have a positional advantage, so we're going to go with the scarcity of once we're done with this third running back. There's a tier break. You know, tier two is good, but this is an elite tier here. Well, there's one other one in the elite still on the board. You know, there definitely is. Maybe two. So there's some good names. Actually, there's a huge running back waiting there. I like the pick. You know, they're deciding to build through positional advantages at the running back spot. Smitty,
Because
what do
there's
you
not
think
too
I
many of
should?
them.
I want your thoughts. I'm on the clock. What what do you think I should be doing with the 211? Because
I,
I
I'm,
already know
I'm
we have.
sorry. I'm sorry. I have to say it because it's on the screen. We all have an idea of what you're gonna do. We all have an idea of what you're gonna do. Unfortunately.
All right. That's fair enough, man. I'm telling you, listeners, I am so terrified to hit something wrong while I'm sharing my screen because Sleeper's computer is so crappy that I can't be anywhere but in the draft to have it up there with showing the pick. You can't even go to other teams. You can't even do any of the other crap on your app. I'm terrified, and I want to make sure I do this right. But all right, so I'm gonna go hit the so. All right, I'm gonna make the pick, and then Smitty, I want to walk. I'm gonna walk everybody through this one.
What? Do it. Do it. Do it.
Okay,
Do
the
it.
pick's in.
Do it.
The pick's in. So I am I am so happy to be getting the 103 right here. And here's what. I went into this draft with a viewpoint that I wanted to build around flexibility. I've been doing
Mm-hmm.
nothing but preach on this podcast about flexibility, liquidity, having options, and being able to control your roster construction. So I've made two trades in this draft. And both trades took me out of a position that I knew I was giving up the top end of the liquidity and the flexibility that I wanted, which to me there's tier breaks, we've talked about those, but there's three that really give me the best flexibility: the 101, the 102, and the 103. And I know I've got the 103, and there's people that are going to be deciding some things for me, so I don't have all the flexibility, but I can build whatever I want to build around this right now. And I still have until really May to make a decision on a name or another trade. I love having this pick right there. This is the first time in a long, long time that I've been on the clock and I have not proactively gone out and tried to find a trade partner. I was very excited to have this pick right here, right now, and I I thought that was going to be drafting the 103 before this draft started, somewhere around the 203. So I'm going to snag the value for who I want to be. And this is also how I have fun playing fantasy football. This is an element of fun to me. I love this. So I'm drafting the flexibility of the kicker. Smitty, we've been talking about this for like an hour or so, and I haven't been able to say it I haven't even been able to say 103 for an hour with you. Talk to me about this.
Dude, look at us. Who would have thought we'd be here? I didn't. You got your liquidity. I got my liquidity. You got the 103. I hate to say it, but it kind of fell to you. Just like the 102, I had to be a little aggressive to make sure I got it, but I got it, and we're happy. You know, like during our mock draft, we had so much fun playing with the idea of drafting a high draft pick in the 2024 class because of the flexibility, and we are actually like kind of preaching it. We're actually putting our money where our mouth is, and that's really exciting for us. So I'm very happy about that.
Oh, I'm so stoked. I've been drafting the 101, 102, and 103 everywhere in my startups. Best ball, I mean, I've been jockeying the 101 and 103. I seem to have in a lot of places right now.
Wow.
I've been so comfortable drafting into that philosophy and how I'm going to do my roster construction. So the fact that I was able to get trades done that I couldn't say no to because it was going to put me in a position on the board where I wanted the options, to have an option I thought I gave up come back to me, I'm very excited about. But the other side of this is I've already started building a little bit of liquidity I've already picked up a 2025 first round. I've already picked up a 2025 third round. So I've got other areas if this pick doesn't go wrong. This is still a mystery box. Everything busts. I mean, draft class just sometimes busts. So I've built the flexibility to be able to get out of this if this blows up in my face as well. So I'm stoked for this pick. Yeah, so that's why we draft the rookie picks sometimes, and this is a rookie class that I think I'm comfortable drafting into. So we're sticking to brand, Smitty.
Love it.
All right, cheers. We're going to re-record the other picks right now, so we are so sorry that that these are delayed, everybody. Our bad, but I think we're knocking it out of the park this week. We're having so much fucking fun. Cheers.